Hey guys, this is Gabriel Lorenzi, creator of the blog Grupo Dicas, one of the biggest travel blogs in the world, and today I am here to talk to you about the international travel insurance that has become mandatory to enter Uruguay. But you can rest assured that I'll also give you tips on what are the cheapest insurance, how to hire one for the lowest price, how it works. In short, this video will be very quick and very didactic to explain everything you need to know and how to hire the best and cheapest travel insurance for your traveling to Uruguay, guys. So don't forget to give us that like, subscribe to the channel because that really helps us a lot, and buckle up. Well, for those who don't know, in Uruguay you never needed international travel insurance. It's very important. We have always recommended here in the channel that wherever you're going to leave your country, it's recommended to have travel insurance. We have never left the country without one. And why? Because travel insurance is very cheap when you take one, and it covers you for hospital expenses, loss of luggage, luggage theft, and there are even those that have dental assistance. People, these expenses abroad, the hospitalization, an accident, a flu, an infection that happens, you can leave a fortune in the country. It ends up being a lot of money, and travel insurance is very cheap and covers you for all of this, so you don't have to take the risk and travel without one. For the whole of Europe is mandatory. It always has been. For some countries it has always been mandatory. Now for Uruguay, after the pandemic, it became mandatory. To enter Uruguay you need, besides the requirements that I won't mention here because they vary a lot, the pandemic requirements, then you have the negative test, the vaccination certificate. Sometimes you don't need the vaccination certificate, so research when you're watching the video. But travel insurance has become mandatory, and they are saying that it will be mandatory for now on. Travel insurance will always be mandatory. Argentina and Chile as well. If you're thinking of including on this in your itinerary, know that all of the three are mandatory now. You need the travel insurance. So let's go. The travel insurance coverage, the coverage I just mentioned, it is very simple. We have a lot of coverage, but the most used ones that you have to pay attention to are the medical assistance, which will cover you for any hospital or medical expenses that you may have, and the loss of luggage. Those are the two most used. When you go on the website, you will see that they are the ones that stand out the most. It usually ranges from 12,000 to 30,000 for medical assistance, which is already an excellent value. For South America, $12,000 or $15,000 is already good enough, and it's cheap, guys. When we talk about this coverage, everybody gets scared and thinks that the insurance will be expensive. It's not. Now we are going to talk here about the prices and how to find the cheapest. And guys, any questions you may have about travel, you can send them to us and we'll help you. Even easier, send it to us, add me on the social networks at @SpyLorenzi, and send me a direct message that I'll help you. And take the opportunity to follow us. We're always traveling around the world, showing our trips with our little ones in a very nice way, and our routine here in Orlando, which we are now living here in the city of Orlando in the United States, and we post everything there, showing how is the life here, the parks, the outlets, foods. It's really cool. And there is also our new channel here on YouTube from the Lorenzi family. Check it out, it's really cool. We also show all the routine. We are filming some really cool videos here to show how is the American routine, the city, the parks, the people here at home. So it's pretty cool. Enjoy it. I think you're going to like the content. It's very nice. You can use a website that for us is the cheapest. I'll explain it how it works. It's a travel insurance comparator. It compares. It's a very good tool. It does a search in all the best and main insurance companies, because there are several that sell travel insurance, and it shows you all the prices, which ones are the cheapest, the evaluation. So it does all the research for you, and the prices are unbeatable. We always research, and what do we always do? We saw an insurance company with a very good price in this comparator. We go to the insurance company and make sure that the price there is higher. So the comparator, due to its great volume, because it's one of the biggest in the world, gets unbeatable negotiations with the insurers. So use this comparator, research, that you will see that the prices will be much lower than you were already finding. I don't know if you have looked it or not. Take a look. I'll leave the link here below in the description of the video. Click here on show more, and it will open all the links here in the description of the video. Open the one for the travel insurance comparator and check how much it is at the time of your trip, but you can compare in all insurance companies using the comparator. Travel insurance is calculated per day, so the more days you stay on the trip, the more expensive you pay, and it's per person. You can buy it all together if you're traveling with someone else, a friend, a parent, a child, the whole family. You can buy it all together for everyone, the same person, no problem. It's super easy. And talking about the price, guys, we just played a simulation for you to stay 5 days in Uruguay. The cheapest insurance is $10 per person, and it covers you for more than $12,000 for medical exemption, $450 for loss of luggage if your luggage or suitcase is lost on the plane or at the airport. So in short, it's a low amount, $10 per person, and it covers a lot of things. It's a very good company. This does not include COVID insurance. If you want to include COVID insurance, there are options there. You click on the filters and put COVID coverage, then it only shows the options that have COVID coverage. It's a little more expensive, it's $20, but at least you will have the COVID insurance that's mandatory, which is what they demand. So with $20 you can get this travel insurance for 5 days. If your trip is less time, it will be cheaper. If it's longer, it will be more expensive. And when it comes to use this comparator, many people get confused because many insurance companies appears. The ones we always use and prioritize, which are the biggest, the most reputable, which usually have the least complaints, are Affinity, GTA, Assist Travel, Travel Ace, Vital Card, and the last one we hired for the last 2 trips because it was a very good price. Everything went well. They have a very good rating, guys. So if you have any of these insurance companies here that you find a good price, you can get cheaper and you will be very well covered, and you will go there without any problem at all. And here in the description of the video, along with the travel insurance link, I'll leave the car rental comparator that works the same way, and it compares the price at all the best car rental companies. For those who will rent the car, make the trip there to Punta del Este from Montevideo to Sacramento. In short, you rent much cheaper with this comparator too. The internet chip for you using your cell phone abroad when you leave the country, you need to have a prepaid international chip, which is the cheapest and safest way, or activate the international roaming on your cell phone. We always buy this chip. It's very good. It's totally online and electronic. They have the virtual chip now that you don't even have to deliver, so take a look. They are very good. Ask questions to them and they answer very well. And I'll also leave the map of the best areas to stay in Montevideo, Punta del Este, and the hotels that we stayed at. That helps a lot, right? They are very good hotels with great prices. There are some cheap ones located. I'll leave everything below. Click under the video, show more, and you will see all the links step by step. And that's it, guys. I hope you liked the video. If you like it, don't forget to give us that like, give us that thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel because that really helps us a lot. And be sure to watch the other videos that are very good. I'll leave aside the one about how to travel cheaply to Uruguay, which brings together all these tips for you to plan your whole trip from beginning to the end. And here below is the playlist with all the other videos for you to watch. So thanks a lot, guys, and have a nice trip.